For whatever reason, you find yourself with the Munchies. We have the food to cure them. And so we bring you Munchies 3, the return of the second version of the Munchies, we think. Yes, and that's the case. You find yourself in a position where you're like, dude, I'm hungry, I gotta have something. What's it gonna be? We got anything in the house? Can we make something? Yes, you can make something. You can always make something. So we're gonna show you not 1, not 2, not 3, but Chance? 4 things that you can make. Simply, easily, relatively quickly, that will satisfy those munchies in a huge ass freaking way. And just so you're all excited about this, one of the things Max and I are already fighting about what to dip into it. Max is like, oh, what? No, I don't like the idea of that. I'm like, oh, I do like the idea of that. So we're all excited. We're starting with a garlic bread. But wait, my friends, it's not just a regular garlic bread. It's badass. Round 1. Okay, let's just go. That's it. A round sourdough. Could you use a long loaf thing like this instead, Max?
No.
Chance, could you?
Well, you could, but it would not be as awesome.
Yes, you could. Boys, come on. Use what you've got. But if you've got this round kid, it's going to make you very happy. So we have to make some cuts in this. We want all our goodness to get down inside. There's only one way to do that, by using a Sam the Cooking Guy 8-inch offset serrated bread knife, or whatever bread knife you have. So we're going to make cuts across and then this way down to the bottom, but not through, that look like this. Simple, right? And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why we use a serrated bread knife, because if you use like this guy, which is good, it's going to push down and squish, and you don't want the squish. You want the cut, and that's what this serrated edge does. Bread knife absolutely has a place. And when you've cut like this, you turn, is that 45 degrees? 45 degrees, and continue. The same, but in the opposite direction. Be gentle, because at this point now, it's starting to get a bit spurious, which I don't actually think that's a proper term. Just take your time. A couple more. Now that you've got it like this, and you can see what, this is where all the goodness is going to go. Put it off to the side. Let's make what goes in it. We begin with a little bowl, and we're going to add to this some shredded cheese. That looks like that to me. And I'm using like a mixed Italian. Use anything you want. Mozzarella, Monterey Jack, Swiss. It's up to you. And we add a few things, just a few. A nice little grip of green onions, some garlic, a couple of decent cloves. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Love this garlic press. A little junk of olive oil, about a tablespoon. And Max, we mix. Chance, we mix. Sorry, didn't mean to single out Max on this. I'm all inclusive here, boys. And when this is mixed, very simply, we start to stuff this in between the cracks and slices of the bread. So, but before the bread goes on, it's going to bake on a baking sheet, but we want to wrap it in foil. So let's put down a couple sheets of foil. Big enough. Hold our bread, and on she goes. Like this. Look, I cut almost all the way through. Damn it, why do I do that?
I definitely noticed that and should have said something.
I know, don't think I didn't notice this too, and it hurt me.
Your first cut,
Okay,
right after you told everyone not to go all the way
Shut up.
through.
It's not all the way. You know what? You just can. Why did I have kids? Seemed like a great idea at the time. Okay, but you see what I'm doing now? I'm bitching about having children, but I'm also now taking this cheese mixture with the garlic and the green onion and now stuffing it in here in between these slices. And I want to do a good job. Really don't want to rip this thing apart, because that would be sad as F. But what's going to happen is we're going to wrap this whole guy, or as Max would like to say, we're going to wrap this bitch in foil so it will really hold it together. It will really cover some of the mistakes that I may have or may have not made. Everybody, just everybody go easy on me. It's the end of the year. We're getting close. I want to know if you are ready for Sam's Giving, because Sam's Giving is going to be ready for you. We're giving away some cool stuff. You just got to be a subscriber. That's all. We don't ask a lot. You subscribe, we give. Is that right?
Oh yeah.
You get an Evo. You have a Caliber Pro Kamado. You could have a Traeger smoker. Win a date with Chance. Max will come over and cook you some of his specialties. What does Max make best? Reservations!
I can't wait till it's my turn to cook. And
I
I'm
can't
gonna
wait
show
either.
you up.
And people are asking for this, so just quit talking
You
about
will
it and
be
just
canceled after I'm finished.
get it going, buddy.
Why do we even need him? What's that old man's name again?
Shut up. You're old is right.
Isn't he a little too old for YouTube anyway?
I am too old. I don't know why I'm allowed to even be here. They should have taken away my YouTube card by now. All right, so look, here's what you've got. You've got this bread. Is that gorgeous?
Yeah.
All right, next move is called the butter move. Let's melt some butter. We begin by melting a half a cup of butter. Shit, too hot, too hot. That's okay, we'll lift it up. And to the melting butter, we add the following. About a tablespoon and a half or so of Dijon. Uh-oh. Some dried oregano. Lovely. Big pinch of kosher salt and pepper. And we mix. Okay, well the butter's got to be melted first. And then we can mix. Smells divine, I might add. Okay, we're ready for the last step in the preparation process, the pouring. Boys, and now we pour. We drizzle. You want to go in the cracks all the way around. This is the gorgeous butter part of garlic bread that everyone knows and loves. Down here. Backside come up here. Even to these pieces that were almost cut through but weren't actually. So technically I was so within my area of everything delicious. And now look, now all this chunky, amazingness goes on. Let me just use a spoon to get a little of this last little bit out. Now we're gonna wrap it up. So we go like this. Look what you've got. You got a beautiful little bundle. What do we do now, boys?
Bake.
Yes. Yes, Max was right. We bake. 350 for 20 minutes. Then we're going to take all the foil off and let it start to get crispy. Astro, please. This is Munchies. Then we let all the top get crispy and gorgeous, and then we eat it. And I was going to say, for those of you that don't like green onions in the bread thing we just made, you could substitute. Shut the hell up. You don't like green onions? Stop watching right now, for God's sakes. And when the original 20-ish minutes is up, out it comes, looking like foil. Nothing exciting. But we're going to open this up. Yes, and here's where the magic is. So here's what I like to do. I like to burn myself on that frickin' edge. I like to do this. Now just make like a little nest for it. Everybody gets it?
Yep.
Beautiful. All right, now it goes back in the oven under the broiler until it's gorgeous, bubbly, brown, and then out it comes. And here we are. Oh God, I almost pulled the whole thing off the stupid counter. Now look at what we're experiencing here, ladies and gentlemen. This is tremendous. See what it's done? Look in here, Max. Ready?
Ready.
Look at the cheese. Look what it's. Look it. So look, you could use your fingers. I mean, my preferred way is going with a fork because it's too damn hot and I really want to eat it. Should we have a bite?
Oh yeah.
More? 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 Oh, snap. Steam. And the cheese twirl. How good does that look?
That's just some grade A munchies right there.
Honestly, no more difficult than regular bread. So just have a good look. There's the top side of it. And now the slow twirl. Work it, baby. Work it, baby. Look at, oh my, look how beautiful you are. Oh, yes. You know what you deserve? You deserve to be eaten. Buttery. Cheesy. Crispy on the top, soft in the middle. This is a freaking delight. This is a garlic bread lover's delight. Come on, you. Holy snap. And by the way, this is just number 1 of 4 munchies today. Next up, a beer cheese nonsense dip. Be so good. But now we're making this cheesy beer dip thing that's going to be insanely delicious and rich. We start by cooking some bacon. So we've cut, 6 or 7 pieces of bacon into little bits. We want it to just come to the edge of getting crispy. Not all the way, but mostly there. So we got another minute or 2 here. And it smells amazing. And as I say a lot, when you're using bacon, let it be the first thing you cook, because then it flavors everything that comes after it. Right, boys? Okay, so here's where I like it. But what we don't want is this grease. So let's bring everybody to one edge, take it away, and come back with not all that grease in there. So we'll just use this dirty little pot. Of course, why would the bacon want to cooperate?
You, bacon. I just love cracking him up with that. It's great.
It's the most juvenile. I guess that really shows where my maturity level is, huh?
Yeah, to make you cackle like it.
It's the funniest thing. Come on, come on. Okay, with a little wipe, and we're there. Now it goes back on, and now we have the following. 8 ounces of cream cheese. Oh, so you know it's going to be good, right? 8 ounces of Velveeta. Beautiful. Worcestershire. Recipes on the website. Don't have to write anything down if you don't want to. About a tablespoon of Montreal steak seasoning. Yeah. And 6 ounces, roughly, of beer. Which looks like that to me. Half a bottle. What do we do now, Max?
We have to mix, but I'm guessing I'm wrong.
No, we do mix. You're absolutely right, and we mix. So it's going to take a second. Please don't rush this process, ladies and gentlemen. There's no reason to. We're making excellence here. I mean, stupid excellence with cream cheese and Velveeta and bacon. But boy, is this going to be good. And this is the one that Max and I have opposing opinions on what to do with it. So let this start to just melt away, melt away. If you want, just wait a second and it will soften by itself, and then you'll be able to mix it much easier. I mean, I know it looks wholly unappetizing at this point, but just you wait. Just you wait and see what happens. Now's the perfect time to switch to a whisk. Oh yes. Beautiful. Look at this. Smells tremendous. And when you get this where you want it, which is pretty close to here, we'll turn down the heat a little bit, and then we will start to prepare our dipping pieces. Nice. Here. You like this. The bacon, the cheeses, yum. We need something to go with our beer, bacon, cheesy ridiculousness dip. So I've cut some baguettes into thin slices that will go on the flat top with a little oil to get beautiful and crispy. And I've also skewered some shrimp. And this is the thing that Max is having a huge problem with. I can't believe you're going to put that into the cheese dip. How could that possibly be good? And that really is the voice that he makes when he has these little tantrums. I would argue. I don't
understand how the shrimp goes in the cheese.
I would argue, though, if people go cheese and like shrimp and seafood can't work, oh, it can work. Trust me, it can work, and we're gonna make it work right now. So let's get these guys oiled up on here, because I want to eat this shit in the worst way possible. So start with our bread, just a little oil. We just want some color. Nice. Oh. This guy. And the same with the shrimp. Shrimp will look like this. We'll give them just a little zhuzh with the oil. Give them a little salt and pepper. Both sides. And we'll just throw them on right here. Those are for Max. And we'll keep our eye on this bread, guys. Golden is where we're headed. Like that. Nice. Crispy. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Nice to see you here. Hope you're having a good time, because I certainly am. And I think it's pretty obvious. I've chosen to skewer the shrimp in this long version as opposed to like a C. I don't like the C. I like this one. This is what I want. And they don't take long, so move them around. Look, if you can eat shrimp raw, you don't have to overcook them here. That's the important part. Here's what we want. That guy. I want that guy face this side down. Right there. This. You need the crisp, right? The beer cheese thing is soft. You don't want weak, wibbly bread. It's the texture thing, right? Crispy goes into soft. And while the shrimp won't be crispy, they'll definitely have some texture, and that's all good. Let's turn the shrimp again. Freaking gorgeous. Check our breads. Yeah, see, this is everything. This is everything to me. Feeling emotional right now, and potentially moved to song. You are so beautiful to me. Can't you see? You're everything I hope for. You. All right, let's get this off and start to eat it. I know people want to hear more, but no, not now. Now, we're eating. First, the cheese sauce in our bowl thing, backwards for Max's benefit. Yeah, it's not easy. People that think YouTube's simple, oh, no, look at what I have to struggle with. I have to almost be ambidextrous. Gorgeous. That's freaking gorgeous. Two things. Little green onion, because we can. A little fresh ground pepper, because we must. And now here's what we've got. We've got our breads right there waiting, and our shrimp. And I don't know how you don't like the look of that. You don't like that, I don't like you. And we should have a bite. So let's try both. Let's go with our bread first. And I like these long, what do you call these? These long batons. We dip in with our baton in hand. Up we come. Get this good, beautiful, cheesy goodness. Oh, man alive. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Cream cheese and Velveeta and beer? I mean, there's bacon and a couple other things, but holy shit. And now Max's favorite part. In we go with the shrimp. Lovely. Oh my God. Okay. Better than this. Better than the baton. Or maybe this is the way to do it. The cheese on both the baton and the shrimp, and then you lay them together. And then you have this as a bite. This is so messed up, I can't believe it. The shrimp were in my freezer an hour ago, frozen. Take them out, put them in cold water. 15, 20 minutes later, they're ready to go. Okay, as good as this is, we're moving on. And next up, grilled peanut butter, bacon sandwich. Yeah, I said that. Oh, crap. So a peanut butter, bacon, grilled sandwich needs bacon, and that's what we're doing. And what I like about what's happening now is that we will use this bacon grease with the little butter to grill the sandwich, to make me very happy. So they're probably close to turning over. Oh, hi, buddies. Now, I may be a little off on this, but I prefer not crispy bacon in this kind of sandwich. It's gonna cook more. The other side hasn't happened yet, but really, there's something that keeps it extra fatty when it doesn't get super crispy, and that's what we're going for. So we'll just let this get where we want it, a couple more minutes. In the meantime, we can cut some bread and start peanut buttering. So let's cut this guy. All right, we're gonna go this sort of fat end up here. And I want these to be sort of decent size. So I'm gonna go like this. And again, we're just making one. And there you have it. It's perfect, right? What's it need, Max? Chance?
Some PB.
You got it, PB. And if it wasn't obvious, look, you can make this your own. And for me, that means chunky. Why not chunky, right? So I'm gonna do what perhaps is a little unnatural. Well, that sounds like I'm gonna do something freaky with it. I'm not, I promise. It's no weird sexual peanut butter thing going on here, ladies and gentlemen.
Jesus.
Too much?
Too much.
Well, cut it out then. But I'm gonna put it on both sides. We'll use it like glue. You know, like your basic grilled cheese would have two sides of it as the glue layer. But so it just happens to be peanut butter that's the glue layer in this case. And now while we're here, might as well get our bacon. So I'll take the pieces, just give them a quick little dry on here. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at the sizzling. That's gorgeous, isn't it? And now I'll take the bacon and we'll go like this. I mean, if you've got bacon, use the bacon. Why go cheap? Nobody likes cheap, right, boys?
Right.
Nobody likes cheap. Lid goes on. Next up is a little butter. Just a little butter on the top. And we'll take it to the grill. We'll put the butter on the bottom when we get it there. And on we go. This, my friends, is the perfect example of heat changes things. Yes, peanut butter and jelly, delicious. But when you take it and get it on the flat top and start to do wondrous things with it, the peanut butter starts to heat up and starts to ooze and goo out the sides. That's when it really becomes spectacular. And when it's ready, off she comes. And out it's hot, down we go. Look at that kid. Look at that kid. You see what I mean? You look at the peanut butter. It's just, it's drawing you in. It's compelling. What was that movie? Come to the light. Walk towards the light. What was that?
I don't know.
Come to the lights. All are welcome. All are welcome. Poltergeist. Remember Poltergeist? You guys are probably too young. All are welcome. Walk to the light. Come to the light. Come to the peanut butter. The peanut butter is calling you. And it's time. A little cut, shall we? There you go. Bacon, beautiful. Peanut butter, beautiful. Waiting to be eaten. Would it be inappropriate to say? Has it got me a little... I'm going here. I'm going right here. Oh, for God's sakes, man. Please. Please. And look, there's a little crisp to the bacon, but there's still a nice amount of fat in here that's going to really add to the unctuousness of the whole thing. Holy f***. And I used really good bacon. Really good applewood smoked bacon. The whole thing is a fat kid's dream. But I didn't mean to say that. But it is. It's hard to eat because of the peanut butter. I didn't mean a fat kid's dream.
Stoned kid's dream.
A stoned kid's dream, Max says. Yes. All right. Wouldn't it be right for us to end today without some kind of dessert thing? So we're making one of the dumbest things I know how to make. What do you call it, Max?
Hot buttered donuts.
Hot buttered donuts. Holy shit. This is insane. So there it was a few years ago. I was doing a private event here. It was a party for, 8, 10 people. And I'm at the store getting a couple last minute things. And my assistant, Beth, calls and says, oh, by the way, remember, it's a birthday. I go, it's a birthday? She goes, yeah. I go, so what's that mean? She goes, we should probably have a dessert. I'm like, ugh. I don't always do desserts because I don't really like desserts all that much. So I'm kind of in a panic. I've got to get back. I've got to find something. I go walking down the shelves. And what do I see? Glazed donuts. I go, I can make something out of a glazed donut.
It's a glazed donut hole.
Sorry, glazed donut hole. And I can make something out of this, and we're going to. And in case the process needed some description, it goes like this. Donut hole, knife, cut. There you go. Let me do it once more for those of you that are a little slow. Donut hole, cut, and now you've got it. We move on now to the butter. And this begins with the previously aforementioned butter. I know it looks like a lot, but look, there's a lot of donut hole halves in here. So just let this do its thing. Okay, maybe I put too much in. Damn it. Piece of shit. Apparently, wait, come on, you don't be like this. There we go, okay. So we don't need the pan too hot because we're really not trying to cook the donuts. We're just trying to sort of glaze them with the butter. So we begin by dropping these kids in face down.
Shadow.
I can't.
Shadow.
I can.
No shadow. There you go.
Shut up, I can't do that. That's ridiculous. Nobody can work like
Shadow.
this. You are just a
Shadow.
son
No
of a
shadow.
bitch.
Shadow.
Fucking cram one of these right in your nose in a minute.
You know you could switch with me.
I know, but you posted up there, so what am I supposed to do?
Well, I posted up here because then you'd cry if I posted up there.
I'm being forced to work under terrible conditions. I really am. I know. You can't. How about moving your lights?
How about moving your body?
God.
Watch. Go on the other side of me. No. Oh, look. Now he's getting rid of them all before I can prove that there's no shadow.
What do you mean there's no shadow? What are you talking about? Okay, so once these guys are in, now just let them start to caramelize in this delicious butter. Oh, fantastic, fantastic. This is going to be the best thing ever. We got a little bubbling going on. Everybody's happy. Yum, yum, yum. Or as Max's favorite cooking celebrity, Rachel Ray, would say, yum-o.
She's my fave.
She's your fave. Now, when we get some color, I really am waiting. See, just a little bit. This is starting now. This is great. There you go. That's what we're asking for. Okay. And when they start to get some color, like that, like, come on, you, like that. Now turn them over. This is what you want. See that little crisp in there? This is one of the stupidest, most delicious things I've ever made. I'm not kidding. And I don't like desserts, and I know how this is going to be. It's going to be insane. We're going to give it one thing before it comes out. A little drizzle of Grand Marnier. Just for a little sploosh of boozy orange flavoring. You know what I say, biatch? I say we're ready to plate. So here's how this goes down. Take our bowl, we take our donuts, and we put them in. Just like that. Perfect. We give it a big generous scoop of ice cream. You can use anything you want. I happen to have here, not sponsored, Haagen-Dazs Dolce de Leche, which is so delicious. So here's what it gets. It gets a little baby squeeze of lemon juice, because this is really going to add some just citrusy bite and gorgeousness. Don't think I'm crazy. Some kosher salt. Chunky kosher salt. Because this is pretty sweet in here. And the salt is really going to add a nice contrast. And last but not least, a little powdered sugar. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Look at that. Mother may I. How gorgeous is that damn thing? And you started with those dopey little donuts. So let's try donut by itself first. This guy, look at that. We'll have two. That part, that part. Oh, crispy on the bottom. Soft inside, buttery, gorgeousness. And now, the salt, please. You've heard of salted caramel, that's basically what we're doing. Caramel and salt are just an amazing combination. And now some of this ice cream with this bite. You just gotta stop now. Stop staring at me while I eat. It's uncomfortable. One of the best things for dessert you will ever have. I'm not kidding. I'm not gonna lie to you. Why would I lie? It does not benefit me to lie. This you gotta have. I got nothing. I'm not eating dinner tonight. I'm just eating this.